So now the mic should work, hopefully. If not, I'm screwed, but yeah. I'm really unhappy for pace right now. Do you have any ideas for the strategy maybe? How long do the mediums last? Ooh! Perfect. Now my mic was in Bluetooth mode, device. Yeah, I don't know when your wave starts, probably also at the same time. Oh yeah. Forward turn one. So, do you have any idea how long the tires last? And because there's like one mandatory pit stop, but I think in the lower lobbies there won't be that much of rain. So if I have to do time management, then please tell me. Okay, I mean, you can save fuel with this car pretty easily. So if I'm way faster than everybody else, I would just use 6th gear for the straight. Okay, perfect, penalty, start again. When does your race start actually? Mine starts in 7 minutes. I have a bad feeling, I don't know why. Just cannot get to the pace I'm used to. Okay, yeah, so wish you also the best. Hope we get some good points. Yeah, kind of nervous because of the E-rated lobbies. I don't think there will be that many E-rated drivers. There will be semi-pros who want to win because they want smurfing. I think they're quite word for it. They don't want to actually win, they want to drive against amateurs and then feel like a legend. Yeah, see you later and have good luck. First one is still horrible. I can brake later than last time. Pretty weird. What's going on? Yeah, give a minute, please. Ugh. Yeah, let's see. Maybe we can get some good points today. I mean, the first race on his account, but I'm still convinced that like 80% of drivers here are already A+, but just have a new account as me, of course. Don't see too many meta cars. I see only one other, LMS Evo. A lot of McLarens here. Yeah, pretty much looking into this event. Oh, some guys already are at the back straight. Horrible internet. Yeah, we don't need any warm-up, of course. Let's see. It's a good race. Everyone is a brand new account. We got only safety rating B, which is of course the normal rating that you get before you do anything. We hope to have not too much traffic throughout the lap. Also spawn in another car. Try to push throughout the lap, maybe I can get past some other people there. It's better, the less we people have ahead of us, the less the risk is that something happens and we have to abort the lap. Because we have only one shot, of course. Okay, he is not an A+ driver, that's for sure. We're practicing racing at the outlet. Nearly crashed. Ooh, a lot of people going off, so maybe we have a chance today. McLaren seems a bit confused. Seems like it. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for making me out of the way. Possible, yeah. Somebody always screwed up the outlap. Perfect. Nice already. Perfect, the next one. Already screwed up turn 1. Zero risk into radio, don't want any penalty, for no reason at all. Guys, please don't hold me up, I need a good lap. Hello? Oops, turned in a bit too early. What is he doing? Okay, I think he's going to try to kill me in the race. Oh, why always me, always me. I think he's too much far behind that he can dive bomb and try to kill me. Chicane. At least he gets a terrible lap, so he cannot even reach me. That would be quite nice. Way too late into that corner. Yeah, we were 221, I think. Oh, even a 219. Okay, that's enough. 2.5 seconds. Okay, yeah. Okay, pace-wise, so far, I should be fine. Just not quite sure what the German wanted to do there. Trying to run me off. Just normal things happening here. Let's see if my name lives up to the hype. Can I survive turn 1, or is everyone going to crash into me? I'm not sure which layout we have, the flying start before turn, like the hairpin turn 1 or before roof radio. Because I would prefer the after the hairpin, of course. But yeah, I will leave you to enjoy the intro, and yeah, by the music starting to hype up the situation, and I'm actually P1. Crazy. 12 points, Jesus. So yeah, before we go into the race, oh, somebody complaining. Okay, 20 seconds. I have no idea about the weather. Let's see. Is it? Oh, it's. Ooh, there's some rain coming for sure. But it's not quite at the track. A weird looking cloud. And yeah, have fun. Welcome to round 5 of the World Series. And my first race ever on this account. Quite weird combination. Me sitting at P1, of course. Let's see how long I can survive without being actually killed. Number 6, okay. Take it. If I have really good pace, then I can even watch the chat while driving. So 11.2 seconds. I'm not making fun of them, I'm just surprised. There is our friend who tried to kill us just because we passed him and tapped him a bit. He didn't even lose time. Well, he didn't care. He wanted to kill me 7 times, couldn't even do it. And I still finished first on the lap. Okay, let's look at the weather radar. Ooh, there is some rain. Stationary right now. But let's focus on the radar, of course, the normal radar, not the weather radar. Beautiful livery. Yeah. Hope you have fun, everyone, and have a good race. Quite nervous still about the breaking point of the people behind me. Okay, now the most important part is to get the gap going. Don't want any trouble. Just drive away. Then from there we can plan our race. Watch the weather radar, think about time, fuel saving. How long is actually the fuel? 16 laps. like an amateur right now. Can't even drive anymore. Just try to push a little bit. I want to have like 3 seconds if it's possible. We can actually start looking at the radar. Okay, there are 2 people a bit quicker than everybody else. Still, the gap is more than enough. Not even fighting, it's even better for us. Gap is already 5 seconds and we're still at 2. Of course I'm fine with this. Yeah, that's right. Classic blind rejoin. Don't even know what happened. I was really unstable through the turn. Let's give them some hope and maybe they can try to keep up. I hope so at least. Rather stupid mistake for myself. Don't even have the fastest lap yet. That's a sign. Behaving a lot different than in the practice today. I think I can turn in a bit later than a bit earlier than I think I can. let's watch the fuel maybe. Maybe the high curb was the problem. Fastest lap. Actually, somebody ahead of us. Hope it's not the German driver. Ah, blue cars are ghosted. See, he tried to do something, I have no idea what. I'm waiting till everyone goes to the pits because I don't want to be in traffic with all those people. Maybe lap 11, like something around this. Of the chats, I don't have to hear my upshift or downshift. If something happens is a bit more interesting than what's happening right now, and we'll be right back, of course. In front of us, but at least they also have to learn what blue flag is. I cannot speak English anymore. I also had to learn that, of course. Everybody starts somewhere. Thank you for making space, even though you were ghosted, but still thank you, Wolf. Yeah, let's go back to silence. Good evening. I had to unmute myself, Slam King. Hope you had a wonderful day. Right now, diving on my new account, so as you can see, there's not much going on the track, at least where I am. I still can only read messages on the straight. As you can see, I don't have the chat on the PS4 available. But glad that you're here. I'll stay as long as you want, of course. Yeah, I think I'm going to pit next lap. Everything's good, thank you. As I said, I can only read the chat like on the straights. So sorry if I cannot read it immediately. I'm doing good. Tomorrow I have a mission for the military. I have to drive, I think, almost 15 hours at a time. Definitely not looking forward to this, for sure. But right now I'm enjoying this race. It's more like a Sunday drive than a GTWS race. As you can see, I have 17 seconds gap and even spin at lap 3, I think. I think that you have some action. I will pit actually now. Maybe we're right in the gap between P3 and P4, that would be great. Not entirely sure, of course. But I think the ID that I'm using right now is the meta car. Of course, I use the audio in every race. I think for this one I have really much an advantage compared to other cars. The McLaren is also good here, the GR Supra, by far the audio is the best one. Yes, I will stream from this account, Road to A+, so I'm gonna stream as long as I reach A+. And I'm gonna use this account for daily races, because I don't want to risk my A+ from my main account. And yeah, I will use this to drive whenever I want, and I will probably stream pretty much every time. But lobby racing is still on my main account, because on my main account I have a lot more cars compared to this account. I have the base cars and another IAT, pretty sure. Thank you for the support, really much appreciated. Yeah, let's just fuel up. We have enough of a gap. P1 only now, P2 now in bus stop. Could have been into the pits a bit earlier, but I didn't want to. P2 is also maybe in the pits. No, he isn't. Maybe we see us even on the lobby, because right now I'm an E-rated driver, so very likely if you drive on the same lobbies as me, as soon as I reach DLC, we've got actually a trophy for changing tires. That's how new my account is. Fortunately, we have the pretty much perfect gap. So our goal is to, maybe if P1 doesn't want to pit, to reach P1 by the end of the race. Let's just focus on the time. Actually, the fastest strategy is, I think, to pit on lap 9. Because at the end of the race you have a lot less fuel and the tire degradation won't be as much. I pitted at lap 11, which is way too late, but I didn't want to be in traffic. Because there was actually one guy in qualifying trying to take me out. I think you didn't see it, but yeah, just remove the chat so you can see a bit more. I mean, for I think for daily races, I will keep on the chat as usually in my lobbies. But of course I can tell me some feedback if you prefer this one, and I can only read the messages like every 30 seconds. Or if the screen is a bit smaller, but I can read pretty much every message and respond right away. Up to you. Always open for some feedback. Do you also drive the GTWS? Because I mean, this race is pretty fun. I don't have any guys on the same pace as me because of course no lobby, no account. But I think when it is like in a practice lobby with Tula, then it's pretty amazing to give an actual event into the pits. Guess we don't have a fight. And thank you for the support for liking the stream. Always much appreciated, of course. Yeah, pretty much the loneliest race I've ever had on GP7. Apart from AI races, obviously. I see my chat on my laptop, it's like next to me and I have to look over at the chat because I have the browser open with my live stream 200% zoom, and that's how I can see the chat, and every time somebody joins the live stream or sends something I get a notification on the top right corner of my screen. I think I will keep it that way, the layout. I think it's pretty awkward even for you guys if you have the screen not in the middle and you can't even see everything. I think for the future I will keep it like it is right now. If you don't like it like the old layout, just tell me. I'm open for anything. I think right afterwards, if there's enough time, I will join the next lobby. If you have bad luck, then we just miss it by a few minutes. But if you miss it, then I'm gonna do the race 1 hour later. I want to get some driver rating, because GTWS has way more points. But you can actually hear me, because I haven't seen a response so far from you. But you can hear me quite clear. Exciting thing is that some random guy on P4 pits, then you know it's a boring race. Yeah, sorry, maybe I'm speaking a bit unclear today. Had a long day. Just said if the most exciting thing is that some random guy on P4 goes into the pits, then you know it's a boring race. Obviously there's no fights going on. It's just like a 20 lap time trial for me. Because you don't have to watch for rain or save tires, save fuel, nothing. Just me, the car, and that's it. Obviously not going in our direction. Maybe let's set a new record for the next lap. Still P2 isn't that slow actually. You can see that he has a huge gap compared to the other guys. missed it. That's how Max Verstappen, I think, felt between 2022 and 2024. Or Lewis Hamilton in a hybrid era of the, I think, between 2014 and 2020 season. Somebody in the world didn't see who it was, and actually I have a couple. This will pretty much be the most boring stream because this is the lowest I can get in terms of lobbies. Only a few laps to go, then we survived. Yeah, I've actually got it. Not the fastest lap. I think the fastest lap I did around here on mediums with this car was a 2:18.4. But on my main account. Oh hello, we lapped in the second time I think. I think he even saw the blue flag and actually was making sure that he was not in my way, even though he was ghosted. What was that racing line? Criminal. Yeah, first penalty in this account. Of course, not a good thing. Yeah. What a boring race. Oh, it is even the fastest lap. Didn't even know it would count if we get a penalty. This small trick that you can use if you have penalties on the grass. But be sure that you don't spin. It's really difficult, but it works. You don't lose as much time as you would normally do if you just have the penalty. And there was zero reason to do it, but I just wanted to show you. And now the penalty. This shouldn't happen in the second race. Okay, I got no penalty somehow. So I ignored the track limits completely. Two laps remaining. 20 kilometers to go, and then we don't have to suffer anymore. Maybe we get a penalty here. Oh, there's the guy who tried to take me out in the qualifying. Laps remaining. Kilometers left. So boring. exciting all over my face. Not quite the fastest lap, but still, I think we can be pretty happy with this race. Hope I can make it to the next one actually. Yeah, boring race. I know. 33 seconds. Didn't even drive that good at the beginning. We'll also take it. Please. Very fast. I want to drive the next race too. Yeah, we just missed it. We just missed it. Yeah, P1, I know, thank you. Yeah, I'm happy. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, we just missed it. Yeah, terrible timing. Okay, what are we doing until this race? Oh, safety rating A already. Nice. Let's play the tutorial, of course. Ooh, we actually have to tune something. Actually, I have to tune this car. Crazy. Just turbo racing tires. Yeah, more than enough. What's the first thing you should upgrade are the tires. It's just my opinion. Oh, that helped me a lot. Those tires are crazy. That's what I get for blocking me. Won't do it in an online race, of course. Oops. Oops. Yeah, turning is crazy. fact, this race was even closer than the GTWS race. Oh, we get 11 as next car. Beautiful thing. I just love like smaller, higher revving cars. Of course, like an Audi RS5 or BMW M5, pretty nice. Prefer the smaller ones though. So the M2 is great. Porsche Cayman is great. Yeah. I think we should do this the licenses next. Rain is not good. Okay, just small amount of rain, so can calm down. Let's just head to the other things going on, license tests, and then we're going straight back to the action. Oops, I actually have to watch that, I think, yeah. So, now I see half an hour me trying to get gold and failing miserably, although I'm an A+ driver. Just got it. Not even a 10th left. Oh yeah, thank you. I already know what I'm doing. Just leave me alone. Yeah, I know what I'm doing, yeah. Can't even stay inside the track. Yeah, nice. to auf der Bart. Couldn't even make it past him. What am I doing? Went into red line, but still. Easy. Of course, this is meant to be easy, I know. After this, we're going to switch our racing student and go back to practicing. Give me a minute, please. Guten Abend, natürlich kommst du genau dann in den Stream, wo ich Fabi der Ärgste löffel. Hoffe, das ist ein schöner Tag. Ich werde dann um 20 Uhr noch ein Rennen fahren, in der GTWS, falls du zuschauen möchtest. ist übrigens den Chat jetzt nur noch, wenn ich auf dem Laptop schaue. Ich habe das jetzt so eingestellt, ich glaube, für euch ist es auch besser. Das gibt's nicht. Verzweifle an einem Anfänger. Das gibt's nicht. Wie wär's mit Schalten? Wie wär's mit Schalten? Das wäre nicht schlecht. Ja, denke ich auch. Also, vielleicht brauchst du ja nicht immer sehen. Also ich muss mich oft konzentrieren. Also letztes Rennen musste ich mich überhaupt nicht konzentrieren. Wie hast du schon das Ergebnis gesehen? Ich hatte sehr viel Vorsprung. Alter. Ich muss schauen, wie das geht. Ich habe keine Ahnung, aber... So... Ich wüsste jetzt nicht, wie das geht. Genau. Genau. So. Na, keine Ahnung. Ich kann es jetzt nicht sagen. Dann spreche ich einfach lauter und dann geht's auch. So, jetzt bin ich gespannt. Es ist actually sogar schwer. Was wollte ich nochmal? Wir haben jemanden, den wir einladen. Was aber nicht geht, weil ich nicht der Main-Account bin. Geil. Achso, in geht es eben selber, ja, das kann ich gern machen. Einfach alles ein bisschen leiser. Die Soundeffekte sind ein bisschen zu laut. So. Es sollte ein bisschen besser sein. Ich hasse das so sehr. Sieht aus wie der ärgste Keck gerade. Ich schaffe nicht mal einen Anfänger-Lizenztest. Also, sobald ich quer fahre, um die Kurve zu schaffen, bin ich zu langsam. Ein bisschen ausholen. Lol. Aber definitiv Hand dabei. Ich hau gleich meine PS4 zusammen, das gibt's ja nicht. Ich sitze jetzt hier bis zur GTWS wahrscheinlich. Das gibt's ja nicht. Ja, ich weiß. Wenn jetzt selber auch noch gleich kommt, so versuchen Sie es nochmal. Passt nicht wenig aus. Gerade mal im Begrenzer fahren am Anfang, das hilft sicher. Spielt mein Laptop auch noch, wenn der flackert schon. Es ist so ein Meme. Es ist einfach nur schlimm. Wenn ich es gar nicht schaffe, dann höre ich dann wieder auf und mache was Vernünftigeres. Das geht mir schon penetrant am Nerv. muss mir gleich das Tutorial ansehen dazu, wenn es soweit geht. Guten Abend. Ich kann nicht der Party beitreten, weil das ein zweiter Account ist. Ich hatte gesehen, dass du es gemacht hast, aber ich kann noch mal schauen, wenn du willst. Aber auch wenn du gefahren bist, dass du ein paar gute Punkte hattest. Welcome back, Sloan. You pretty much didn't miss anything. I can't even do that tutorial anymore. Es ist einfach schlimm. Also ich fahre um 20 Uhr noch ein Rennen. Deshalb bin ich überhaupt noch live, weil das ist der einzige Grund eigentlich. Ich habe wirklich gleich die Demonstration an, wenn es so weitergeht. Yeah, of course. I mean, I could use a capture card that it looks a bit more refreshing than normal, but for now we can just keep it like that. Thank you, Lopez. I don't care. So just go to the inside as much as possible. Even he only beat the goal time by 4 attempts. That's not good. Okay, 3 more tries and yeah. This does not count, but I forgot you have to use the inside as much as possible. Inside, keep it straight. Inside. Straight, inside, straight. I see the chat on my laptop next to me. I get a notification every time you write something, so I can look at my laptop if I have enough time. Like now the time to it, I can look like pretty much every time you write something, but not on the race, especially on the start and the volley. Okay, last time and then gonna cry because I can't even do the tutorial anymore. Maybe I belong to E rating. It was not the same racing line as Lopez told me to use. Finally. The race was boring. I can show you the results. Alright, on PS4 it doesn't work. Let's just say I had a 33-second gap to P2. I lapped everyone except P2, 3, 4 and 5. Left some guys even twice, even though I spinned, and yeah, it was so boring. No rain, no tire management, no fuel management. As boring as it gets. Switch to the height again. Right now, pretty much never. Because the lobbies right now in Gran Turismo are horrible. Because the internet quality of the lobbies itself isn't the best, and when I try to host it, nobody can join or the lobby crashes all the time. So I'd love to do that, but it's just not technically possible. I cannot even do it. I can try it several times. Oh yeah. RS5, okay, also good, yeah. Don't want F1. Don't. Please. Yeah, this looks fine. Really nice, I hope you quite liked it. I mean, everything's pre-recorded, of course. So I think we finished everything. Yeah, good. Let's wait 5 minutes, maybe. Do something and then go back to practicing and hopefully win again. It'd be pretty boring to just sit here an hour. Let's see. Yes, the Le Mans track is the original layout of 1966. This was the old layout where they didn't use a barrier or anything, they just used hairballs and pray to God to not have anything bad happen. I wish that Gran Turismo would even add vintage tracks like the older version of Fuji or Le Mans, Spielberg maybe, or even of the Nordschleife was also different. One race, one win, one top 5, one gold medal, perfect. Yes, it's modded. Pretty much everything you see on Assetto Corsa that I use is modded. Obviously for me it's the best racing game right now, and even in the last years, because there's so many mods. Like on Gran Turismo, if you want to have a car that you like, yeah, good luck telling Polyphony that you want a specific car. On Assetto Corsa, you just go to a website, tap in your car. 99% of the time it's always already existing, downloading. After 2 seconds, drag it into the files and you have the car. Same for tracks. It's really, really easy. 3 more minutes. Who's that guy? I don't even know him. Looks very handsome to me. Let's see. What was the fastest time? 2:15, I guess. Not 2:16 still. So 3 minutes. Yeah, I think it's the same. What are the daily races? Because I will be driving those. Ooh. Should I do Group B on E-rated lobbies? I think yes, for the next time. No, on PS4 you pretty much cannot mod anything. It's like except I think Farming Simulator can mod this one, but you cannot mod I think AC or ACC on PS4 without doing something illegal. It's not possible. That's what the PC version is for. And I don't even know if you can mod ACC, to be honest. Just use AC with a graphics mod. I mean, the graphics mods are crazy. With some good cars and you have way more fun. Yeah. Maybe you can. I haven't seen it. I haven't played ACC since a long time because I only drive against AI. I tried one time an online race and it was horrible. Everybody tried just to do a monster turn run every time. Is a fit lap penalty? No. So was literally losing time for no reason at all. Yeah, I mean, Assetto Corsa was actually my first racing game, which was definitely not the best choice because it's pretty much one of the hardest. On the controller, it's horrible, absolutely horrible. You have to use a wheel, but even on the Logitech G29, it's amazing. I can only say Gran Turismo for me is made for controller. This game is way more enjoyable if you use a controller than a wheel. On a wheel, it's pretty weird. The car feels a bit too light, I think. You don't have that much response. You don't feel the car as much as you do on AC. On an AC, of course. Okay, Group 3 Interlagos. This will be one of my favorite races because I'm pretty good at that track. Just, I think you have to use hard tires. Yeah, horrible. I can even try to race on intermediates. One time, maybe I can even win. That would be pretty funny. But I think even on times 1, the tires will die after a few laps. Suzuka Group 2, the older ones, not the older ones. One new one and no, all 3 older ones. Okay, I thought it was the modern GTR. I mean, it's crazy that the NSX and the GTR are on the same year. Because they look like 30 years apart. Nice. What wheel are you using actually? Oh, I don't even know. So let's go. And back to practice. I don't even know that one. I have to look it up. I mean, I used like pretty much the whole time at G29, and since 1 or 2 months I use an RS50, which I'm really happy about. Of course. Oh, there's actually rain coming. Maybe we have a rain race this time. Let's take a look. At this one, I think one of my friends has that one for Truck Simulator. Nice, I hope you enjoyed. It's definitely cheap, I saw it. I mean, if it's even good, then great. I mean, I think way too much people overspend on the penalty. No, most people overspend on the sim rigs. I mean, they're driving like an E or D rated driver. Nothing against E and D rated drivers, of course, but they spend like 5,000 euros on the setup and complain why they're not fast enough. Even on a G29 you could be world champion on Gran Turismo, would be definitely possible. Only 50 pounds. That is crazy. Try to get something for 50 pounds nowadays. Mine was actually, the wheel itself is 200, the base is 300 I think, and the pedals are also 200. Was definitely worth the money. Great quality, feels nice. But I'm getting a new wheel soon, not new base, just a new wheel. Absolutely horrendous first sector, 39.7. Exactly, yeah. I just wanted to have a direct drive feel because it feels like you're actually driving a race car. I thought when using the G29 this is how race car feels, but no, on RS50 you feel it. Direct drive is so nice because you can easily correct mistakes, but of course the budget wheel is also nice for the experience. Yeah, actually I have no force feedback. Oh, I mean, I'm used to force feedback. I tried once driving without it and it's pretty weird. I mean, if you have no force feedback, you need an extreme amount of correction, being able to do really quick decisions, because on force feedback you feel the limit of the car, and without force feedback you're just praying that the tires have enough grip for every corner. Why do I have to be so wide into this corner? Nice racing line. Force feedback is pretty much you feel the car responding, so you feel the weight transfer. So if you're turning, you feel when the car has enough grip, and there's a certain point on the car where you don't have to turn the wheel anymore to get more grip, because the grip limit is actually achieved. And it's important also for saving the car, because without force feedback you don't know if the car is sliding right now or on the track. It's pretty difficult. Of course, for most people who don't use a simulator at all, for example my family who tried out my simulator, they complained about force feedback because they're not used to that, because in real cars you also do not have that. But it's just to get a better feel and to drive more consistent. Exactly. I mean, I have to find the best settings for Assetto Corsa. I tried focusing on Assetto Corsa Rally, because I also have that game. Amazing, by the way. Maybe game of the year for me. Or at least best motorsport game. Looks and feels amazing. Me too, I mean, the Porsche RSR was my main car for pretty much before I met you guys. I mean, the RSR is technically not a GT3 car, so it's the first Porsche GT3 car we actually have. And I'm really excited. I hope they at least fix the sound, because the RSR sounds pretty much like either dead or like a vacuum cleaner. Because if you have heard the RSR in real life, you know how loud this car is. On Assetto Corsa, I had a video with the RSR and this was the real sound, and it's such a huge difference. I'm also excited about the Xiaomi SU7 Ultra. I have driven this car on the Notch Drive when I was at the course, and it's a rocket ship. It's crazy how fast this guy is. And I think in China you can even get that car under 100,000 euros. Of course, electric car, but still, it's pretty fun to drive, probably. You don't have to actually buy the DLC if you're playing on PC, because you can just download the cars and tracks. On PS4, yes, you have to, but it's cheaper that you buy the game again with Ultimate Edition, and then you have pretty much every DLC. Laps remaining, and then we're going to the next and last race for today. I mean, I hope it's not that boring, but I also don't hope that there are dirty drivers. But at least try to gain much more time on the first laps. We were way too slow at the beginning. There's a season pass. I thought you could just download then Ultimate Edition, then you have it forever. Do you mean normal Assetto Corsa or Competizione? Because I only know the normal version. I do not play it on console anymore because there's no reason to. intersect was perfect, but now I scooted that up. Oh, yeah. 1 minute 30 seconds until the action starts. Seconds. Oh, really? I think I see was several times on a huge discount, and I got the Ultimate Edition also, I think, for around 10 euros. Oh. If you drive like this in the race and qualifying, I'm totally fine. Then, yeah. Hope for some good racing. Okay, who do we have? Major Dango, Johan, Muppet Fur, King Cobra, Emilio, Junior, Burry Billy, Ignik, Sirkins, Agno, SK, Morchin, Alice Cage. Yeah. Oh, I have to fix something real quick. Oh. Alice guys, Morsin. Interesting name from Israeli. I'm not going to pronounce that. How much points do we even have? I have no idea. 14 points. For winning 14 points only. Okay, so Alex Gies was actually winning the race. Thank you. I mean, if it's like last time, then it shouldn't be a problem. I think still it's not good. A good sign that everybody's safety rating A and driver rating E. That's not good. But 14 points is criminal. I remember when I finished the race, I was getting like 150 to 200 points maybe. So, hydrated and ready to go. Awesome. Back. No worries, yeah, I mean I have an outlap to drive, so yeah. crazy lobby. Let's wait for everyone. I mean, I can only get one lap, so why not using the gap I have? Oh, contact into turn 1 at the qualifying lap. Amazing. Interesting rejoin. Interesting racing line. I left like 20 seconds and I have already people in front of me. How is it even possible? Please let me pass. Oh my goodness! I've actually overtaken in the qualifying lap. Stop being a dickhead and please let me pass. Yeah. Oh my goodness, what is going on in front of me? Ah, it's Junior. Nice job, Junior. Yeah. And the mistake was pretty embarrassing, but I was just trying to avoid Junior because he tries to kill everyone. Maybe it's a good thing that we're P2 because Junior will be aiming for P1. At least close as we can get. Yeah, good luck. I will mute myself until the start of the race. Ooh. Is it a wet start? No, I think it's only for a short time. Even if we're just going to pit afterwards if something happens. Second race of today with the most horrible qualifying in my life. We just missed out by 11 thousandths of a second. You can actually hear the car. Oh, we have the villain here on the capo car from the Gran Turismo movie. I think this will be more entertaining because we have a lot of dirty drivers here. Let's just hope for the best. We have to overtake someone actually, so it's better than last race for sure. There he is, the villain of this race, Junior. Always the same guys. Radar is not actually wet, but it could be in a few laps, maybe. So, I have different tasks I want to achieve this race. First task, not to die in the first lap. Second task, get P1. Third task, watch the radar. That's it. I saw him on the inside, but the game ghosted me, fortunately. And P1. Hey. I have a strange feeling that he will brake too late. I don't know why. Okay. I accused him of something he didn't do. Sorry. Okay, maybe Junior just is dirty in a qualifying. That he says, okay, nobody can get a good qualifying lap if I ram everybody off. Yeah, but you also can't. If it has that logic, then yeah. Sorry for his parents. good first lap so far. Let's keep the pace up. I don't actually know if the rain is coming towards me or not. Maybe I think I will upload the whole race, but on the weekend. The rain is actually coming closer, so we might have to pit, but I want to stay out for now. Okay, but not sure. I don't misread your message. I'm going to upload this on this channel. I'm not going to upload it on my main channel because it's a different account. It would also be looking pretty weird if I on my A+ account would post myself in an E-rated lobby. Is actually the rain more moving towards the track or not? Could you please tell me? I cannot focus all the time on the radar. The 220 is okay for race pace. Is it actually getting closer? Because I don't think the rain is enough that I should pit. I would stay out for now and watch how bad the rain gets. But I think when you could also maybe drive with slicks there. If you're losing a lot of time going into the pits. I will keep an eye on the other drivers if they go into the pits. If pretty much everyone is going into the pits, then we also to the pits. Zoom in or zoom out? Because this is zoomed in, I don't know if we can see actually anything there. Yeah, it's possible. It's also nice and I can refuel and then I don't have to anymore. I could even drive on one set of tires. If it hits the track in like 3 laps, that would also be great. But my fear is that somebody does a one stop on the mediums again and yeah, I have to do 2 stops because I go to the inters. He would win because going to the pits costs a lot of time. great lap. 19.3. Better than my qualifying. Right after Squirp turns on. Classic. Oh, it's actually coming a lot closer. But the cloud is not tall enough for me to want to go to the pits. I hope that I have inters on this car because I'm not sure. I think if we keep that pace up, we can even go one more pit stop than everybody else and still be in P1. I can try to, but as I already told you, the lobbies are horrible from the internet quality. Random people will get kicked off, we will have a lot of lag. We will have lobbies inspired by me, but hosted by myself. Pretty unlucky. I can try, of course, if you want to. 19.999. Actually, now I'm a bit terrified of the rain. But I complained on Discord for having a dry race, so I guess it's my fault. But thank you for being in the stream, because without you it would be a lot more boring. Because I would literally have nobody to talk to. Really? If you do, I will definitely check them out if you want. What kind of lobbies? Like Group 3 racing or some fun lobbies? Anything in mind? The Vipers are still, so one more lap at least. The Vipers are going on. Any car. Like a track day, so just free roam driving on your own, or what kind of lobbies? Because if yes, I would definitely take a look at it. Okay, I think I have to pit this lap. Yeah, ooh, the rain is much more than I wanted to. Gonna have huge problems at the end of this lap. Even now it's wet. Oh my goodness. This is going to be fun. So pretty much everyone going to the pits has already won the race. Broadcast, nice. Yeah, we have lost the race. Yeah, we have lost the race. Yeah, we can give up at this point. Because suddenly the cloud was a lot faster. Yeah, we could give up at this point, but yeah, let's keep going because not everyone is in the pits. Best I can do is not spin, because starting slower isn't that bad. But I think definitely into some more rain tires. Ooh, Alex, yeah, is flying right now. Yeah, I lost the race. Yeah, sorry. Guess not a win, like last time. Sure, I mean I have to leave to my military place again after this one. The car stops in the worst way possible. And it's scripted, come on. No, in the military you have to sleep at the barrack. So a miracle has to happen that we win this race. So we will be last place by a mile, by an absolute mile, I'm pretty sure. We should have pitted, then it would have been the easiest race of my life. Bit more fuel than we need. So far we're still on P1. No idea how. Well. We are still in P1. Yeah. And now it's a bit too wet for intermediates. Celebrated early. So definitely rain tires is the better strategy here. But I have the hopes that the rain stops somehow and then we can use the inters. But we lost 20 seconds to the guy behind us. 20 seconds. Yeah, rain tires would have been better. So yeah, we cannot change again. Have to be more cautious and hope for the rain to stop at least. That the intensity goes down. Yeah, I think he's on the rain tires. The car is so nervous right now. Maybe you can see it. Let's see. But yeah, after this race, like 99% I'm going offline. I actually have to defend this race. The car's so nervous. And I do not want to change the traction control because it's kind of cheating. I want to win from my own power. That feels a bit like driving with slicks on semi-wet track like before. Not as bad as like right before the pit lane, but not good. But we are gaining some time. Rain, please go away. Ask myself, why did I put more fuel than I need? Because when driving in the rain, you, of course, your fuel consumption is a lot less. On a higher lobby, I would definitely be last place if driving on the inters. I don't know if you can see the red dot above the RPM bar, but I have to correct the car so many times. Oh, now we're screwed. Now we're absolutely screwed. We should have went with the rain tires. So we have to survive somehow. Depends. If you on racing, if you just look at the racing and realism, ACC. Don't even have to discuss about it. But like variety of cars, online lobbies, Gran Turismo, for sure. There's permanently a yellow flag over the track. Nearly binned the car. Junior is gone. Oh, this is actually the driver ahead of us, crossing the yellow flag. Yeah, now we're absolutely screwed. Now we have aquaplaning. Should we go into the pits? I don't think so, actually. Ooh. But look at that rain. I mean, we could risk it, or we could play it safe and take that P2. So far we're holding on pretty good, but the rain still has to come, the dark blue one. I'm really afraid. Yeah, we have complaining. Why did I have to complain about having a dry race? There was nearly game over. It's definitely getting closer. Let's just watch the radar for now. We have to defend next lap pretty much. We have to hope for mistakes and just not spin. This is the blue rain, I can hear it. Oh, radio will be scary. How much time are we losing? Oh, not that much actually. Only 7 people left, I just realized. 7 people out of 15. Yeah, I mean... at least we won't get a worse place than P7, I guess. Welcome back. Yeah, right now I try just not to spin. But somehow I'm still P1. But the guy behind definitely putting on some real pressure. No worries, no need to be sorry. I mean, I'm grateful that there's even a person watching right now. Because of course everybody else is also driving. So they don't watch. I just I have no idea. I'm trying my best. You see, my lap time is pretty consistent, 2:43 every time. Like, with an expensive wheel, it doesn't mean that you're fast, but you're consistent most of the time. I can tell you that. Top ground for a second. Don't know the breaking point for Buster, but I don't want to take any risks. Because he always loses time here. No need to take a risk. Oh, I have to concentrate so much right now. So sorry if I don't talk that much, but it's so difficult. Look at the times, pretty much the same every lap. Even on the red, I'm pretty much consistent. think I can drive a bit faster through Rouge Radiant, but I don't want to. No need to take a risk. Of course, the race will be definitely over 10 minutes, so as soon as the dinner is ready, of course, eat and enjoy it. So forward, enjoy dinner. And if you have to leave, thank you for watching the stream. But there's still some minutes left where you can watch me suffer. Especially this corner is horrible. Every time my car wants to slide there. Nice. Unfortunately, I have to work until 10 p.m, so I cannot watch it as like when it's released. If you want, I can watch it, of course, tomorrow. It was too late. Oh, it was actually perfect. Oh, actually, a great lap. Thank you, yeah, I should do. I'm losing a major amount of time. Weather gets better, so it won't get worse. Nice. Sure. In the last days I've been very busy. I think in the future there will be a time where I can watch your videos too. Right now in Austria we have something called Grundverdienst. That means you have to be either working for the hospital or the second option, which I chose. I'm a soldier. Only for the first month I was like in a boot camp, like you see from the movies, pretty much the same. But now it's a lot more relaxed. I'm a truck driver and also drill instructor. A normal instructor for younger recruits. But I'm enjoying the time so far. It's pretty weird. When I get ready for work, I have literally a gun in my closet. Even after 2 months, it's still a pretty weird feeling. You just want to take out your new shirt and then you see literally a weapon lying in your closet. So I serve the military, that's my job for now. after that probably I will work in science. Probably either energy research or physics. But the first month was really hard, mentally and physically. I mean, I physically prepared for the first month, but I still wasn't ready. I don't know how old you are, but if you are 16 or older, you can watch Full Metal Jacket, the boot camp scenes, and then you know how my basic training was. But without physical violence. But verbal violence, yes. Because I also have, as a truck driver, I have to sometimes carry munition from one place to another. That's why I need a weapon for. No, I don't live anymore in my own house. I have to live there, but I can drive home. Literally playing from home right now. But I can also sleep at home, but I have to be back at 6:30 in the morning. That means I would have to wake up at 4 a.m. And I don't want to wake up at 4. Ooh, look at the sun, beautiful view. But when I'm sleeping at the military base, I can wake up at 6:30 or 7, even 7 is the latest thing I can wake up to without being late. But so far it's good. Tomorrow I have a big task to do. I have to drive until 10 p.m. because there's some young officers who need some truck drivers, and yeah, I have to volunteer. Yay, I'm so happy about it. You can hear my excitement in my voice. I might even refuel the car. It was worthless. But at least as a soldier, even as a truck driver, I get to see cool things, like tanks or other weapons. And literally, as a truck driver, you also have to help other drivers as well to get into a garage. And I have someone driving a tank. I mean, a tank is such a special thing. You have to see it for yourself. It's crazy. You have a lot of respect when you're standing in front of it. Like one of the highest of the whole military was today at our barrack, because I was nice to him and he likes me. I was invited. I am allowed to drive a tank in a few months, even though I don't have the license. It will be quite fun. And I'm even allowed to shoot with a rocket launcher. Only one time. Yes and no, depends. Like we use really old trucks. And they're absolute pain to start. I don't know what your weather is, but when I started as a truck driver, every morning was minus 10 degrees. I needed over half an hour to warm the car up. Or to even start. Now it's a lot better. Whereas driving that old trucks is pretty difficult. And dangerous. But it's like the most relaxed thing you could do, because you could also be foot soldier, so you literally have to do a 20-kilometer march with 50 kilos of weight on your back every day, and I prefer being a truck driver. Ooh, that was perfect. Okay, should get a bit better from now on. So we only have 3 laps to go. Oh my goodness. I might have to switch the controller. Oh, my left foot hurts so today. I might get the cramp. The worst possible timing. But before going off stream, I want to see what tires the guy behind me was on. If he was on Inters, then I mean, just up to the driver. But if he's on white tires, I wouldn't be surprised. I would wish for a dry line. For the last laps that the rain tires overheat, the intermediates finally get the environment used to. Yeah, thank you. I think if I just keep up the pace like usual, like a 2:43, then everything should be alright. No need to take any risks or to drive different. The sun is blinding me. Pretty sure that the drivers behind me have almost a dry line, because Gran Turismo is really weird when it comes to rain, from rain to dry, because literally the first car can have like as much rain as I do and the guys behind could drive on slicks. You can also see that on the time. I lost so many seconds. Lost over 2 seconds this lap. I think he did a mistake. Good for us. Major time because I pushed through the sector 1. Gap is now a bit more than before. $8 p.m. Okay, it's 9 p.m. at home right now. So you have UK time zone, I have Austrian time zone, or Middle Europe time zone. To be more specific. Yeah, exactly, yeah. That's why I don't like to drive with turbo cars. This car doesn't have a turbo. It's a good thing, because in the rain, when you suddenly get that boost from the turbo, it's hard to drive. And I love naturally aspirated engines. Just sound a lot better than other engines. So one more lap. That was bad. Look, we have almost a dry line. 41, okay. Oh, okay. Not on the Q3 cars because of balance of performance. I mean, my real life car has a turbo, which I don't mind because this car is not 500 horsepower, of course. Can read the message at maybe before bus stop, but not right now because I have to focus. Okay, I can literally take off the turbo, really? Even with balance of performance on. Not sure about this. But if, it's great. I still keep the eye at great sounding, great looking, great driving car. What more do you need? I'm relieved. Yeah, I'm so relieved. That was the best and the worst race at the same time. Thank you for helping me. Yeah, thank you, thank you. 53 minutes. Horrible. I mean, yeah, thank you. It was pretty difficult to drive, and the most difficult thing was to keep the nerves. Because you always see, of course I watch the gap all the time, and it was coming closer every lap. Sometimes he would be 2 seconds slow again. Okay. I still have to watch, like, if he was on, actually on rain tires or not, because if he was an interest, then I have to take everything back and it was an even race. But if he was on rain tires, then it was not even. That was hard piece of work. For 14 points, literally I didn't gain anything. Because I was first place last time also, so I'll keep the 14 points. Maybe a bit more, 15 points maybe. So I will just take a look if it's rain tires or not, and then I will call it a day. Yay! Yay. So safety replay. 14 points. Yeah. Still E-rated. Okay. So I guess on Friday I will have all day to stream. Maybe I will use that for streaming. Let's see. Yes, still E-rated. But S driver rating. I take it. I take it. Let's just take a quick picture here. Watch a replay if it was actually on rain tires or inters. Yeah, thank you. I mean, this was definitely more entertaining than the last one. Not that it's difficult. Still, I think I would maybe keep the replay for now. The nice thing was I was driving really carefully, but still I was pretty much on a 243 all the time. So I was consistent, and that's the most important thing, is to be consistent in racing. Because you can be fast as possible. If you spin every second lap, you're going to lose. That's a fact. Let's see. Let's watch maybe again how we spin. There it is. Yeah, I tried my best. But huge respect to him, he kept it on medium tires. He was also an interest. So GG's to him. What a drive. That is the definition of consistency. Look at that. Look at the times. Crazy. Oh, I have to lean forward a bit. So. Nice. So, driver of the day or legend of the day is you, of course. Thank you for watching. It was a pleasure, even though the first race was boring and I nearly got frustrated. Yeah, but let's call it a day. Can't even speak anymore. Yeah, so maybe Friday I will try to stream from maybe 8 AM, 9 AM, I don't know. Because at least the commander said, because I have to work so long tomorrow, I can have a day off. Legend. Yeah. Thank you for being in the stream. See you hopefully soon and have a good night.